Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Monday. No, I'm sorry. What am I saying? Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Friday, May 20th, 10:44 a.m. And yeah, we may actually be waiting for some crypto bargains. The patience may definitely win the day or the week or something like that. So the market today, quite a mess. Sorry, I'm using my crappy microphone to record and don't have my cam set up here in my new office yet, but I will. Anyway, all the same data, all the same words. Anyway, today is interesting, so check it out. BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there as always. If you are interested in amazing commentary on the Ukraine-Russia situation, definitely check out the Durin. These guys are on Telegram and they have a great YouTube channel. I'm just watching this morning. If you're interested in really like the truth of what's going on the ground between Russia and Ukraine and Finland and Sweden, etc., then you might want to check this out. It has a lot of value, great news updates. This is not about crypto, and I'm not even sure if this is really the real Feynman. I think this was Professor Feynman's account, but he died. It has 1 million followers, and I'm not even sure if this is actually a quote of his, but it just kind of rings true today for me. So check this out. Question authority. No idea is true just because someone says so. Test ideas by the evidence gained from observation and experiment. If a favorite idea fails a well-designed test, it's wrong. I can kind of dig that. I retweeted it, and I was inspired to get on Audible a book that I started reading. Didn't get through the whole book, though. Surely you're joking, Mr. Feynman. It was really funny, and it was like a story about a creative mind, about him. And he's a bit of a mundane guy. Wasn't really spiritual, but he kind of found spirituality in the mundane, detailed workings of the universe. He actually, I think he did what was it? Oh gosh, the one particle of an atom that travels through time, and he actually had some amazing discoveries, and also he was really integral, I do believe, into some CPU, some chip architecture in his lifetime. So he created some great stuff, great minds. So I never got through the book. It was a little dry, but yet entertaining. And I just noticed that it was on Audible now. So you know what? I'm going to right here. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that on Audible. And not only that, I'm going to share that. So right now, it's a great time just to live a bit and get all this nonsense out of our minds. The world's crazy right now. I'm going to take a little bit of a deep dive while I'm doing some chores around the house, going and stocking up on some ivermectin. Got to go to the med spa and refill my prescription. So anyway, get my horse paste and some ivermectin. Well, ivermectin, horse paste, and then just straight up ivermectin. Stock up, guys, because there's a new 2.0 of the scamdemic is about to hit. So make sure you've got your either the real stuff or the horse paste. Get it before the farm supplies are sold out again. Not medical advice, of course. Anyway, also check out Blockchain Education. It's over here at BitcoinDailyView.com. You can check it out there. You can find an affiliate link and an infomercial. We've actually been trying to figure out some angles on how to make money today. It's always active. It's always happening. So definitely hop in and check what's going on out. Now, looking at the market today, U.S. oil up to 110 on its way up. DXY kind of dumped yesterday. DXY is now on the way back up. Dollar strength index is increasing, and of course that makes sense because the market is dumping. And basically, when the DXY is going up, it means evil is winning. When the DXY is going down, it means that good actually rules the day. Check this out: the S&P 500, big time dumping today. Really had a struggle yesterday, kind of an indecisive doji there with basically a Darth Maul doji, but a green one. A red doji with huge wicks on either end is known as a Darth Maul doji. Not sure what a green one is called. Might have a different name, but I call it just a Darth Maul doji because it kind of affects the same thing, other than you do close on a positive sentiment. So I guess it's kind of a positive Darth Maul doji. Today the S&P just getting wrecked. It's below 4,000. That's not too groovy. If we look at this with a bit more detail, you can see, on this 45-minute chart, it's maybe showing some bottoming out action here. Definitely S&P might be going to turn up a little bit today. I think this green doji on the 45-minute, or I should say green candle, probably is going to denote maybe an uptick. Maybe we'll have another day kind of like yesterday. Maybe this will be a huge wiki kind of day. Let's see what happens. S&P 500 not looking too spiffy. Since we're looking at stuff like that, I'm going to look here. Russell 2000 not looking too great either. Dow Jones Industrial, how you looking there, Mr. Dow Jones Industrial? Ooh, pretty darn terrible. How about just the Dow? How are you looking, Mr. Dow? Good God. So basically, the traditional market is just going potty today as far as the big indices. Basically, I wonder if I still have it. Did I say that? FinViz? FinViz. Let's see. How do I say that? FinViz. Sorry, guys. I should have had this pulled up already. There was something. Sorry about that. Yeah, I won't look for it now. That's a cool indicator I found, a cool site that shows the indexes and such a little bit clearer, a little bit easier than going through them here. But anyway, I'll look at that again next time. I just forgot to pull it up, and I don't want to go searching for it right now. U.S. Tech 100 taking a dump today, below all important averages. So basically, U.S. Tech 100 are not looking too great. Gold, green day yesterday, green day today, making a move above the 200 moving average. That's kind of nice. I like that on the daily chart. Silver slowly working its way up, but a green candle today. A red candle today, even though I had a green one yesterday. The nice thing is it is beginning to really challenge that 20 WMA on the daily charts. Maybe silver will continue this V-shaped recovery. That'd be pretty groovy. All right. So in general, market, it's a bit of a mess. I'm gonna real quick pull another browser off to the side here. Let me just, if everyone can hold tight 1 second. Let me see if I can find. I was looking at it the other day. FinViz, financial. Where's FinViz? Sorry, guys. I'm probably just looking at a screen that's not moving. Let me check something else. This was actually kind of important. I wanted to check this out. Sorry, you're not seeing anything moving, but I am. FinViz, is it there? Indicators I use. Oh, wait. Maybe I put it over here. Yeah, market visualization. Sorry, I forgot to put the link there. Crap. See if I can find that one more time here. I won't hold you guys up. Yes, there it is. Sorry, guys. I know you're just sitting there kind of staring at nothing. Here we go. This is it right here. FinViz. Really, really awesome. I'm going to post it here in the chat so you guys can get a hold of that too if you would like. So, FinViz, right? Quite an interesting thing. Actually, also, let me change my view. Boom. Since I'm not here, I'll make that bigger. As we can see, FinViz looking at the Dow down 1.4%, NASDAQ down 2.3%, S&P 500 down 1.74%. In general, looking at the market, we'll let that open up. Yeah, a mix of green and red, but not complete. I've seen worse. So I think maybe we're beginning to find a bit of a balance spot. This was more red earlier. Apple down 2.45, Google down 3.4, Amazon down 1.3. So in general, Microsoft Who Cares down 1.4. In general, I think we're beginning to see a bit of a recovery, a little bit of a bounce in some areas. Let's look at the indices. I want to see my where are my indices? Let's see here. Screener. Sorry, guys. Maps. I forget where it's at. I usually have this pulled up. Sorry that I'm a little bit off here. Usually I want to see the indices. Well, anyway, you're kind of seeing them. Sorry, I always hate to be. I'm thinking about doing it live. I just turn the microphone on and start recording. So sorry about that. Let's look at crypto here. As you can see, Bitcoin against the dollar down 4.2, Litecoin against the dollar down 2, Ethereum against the dollar down 4%, XRP against the dollar down 6.5. Screw Bitcoin Cash. Who even cares where that's at? So there's a cool. Where is my thing? Sorry, guys. I shouldn't be. Indices. Sorry, guys. This is embarrassing. Where's that cool Forex crypto? Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna bother wasting your time. There is one view they have here, which is just the indices, which is actually really cool. But I don't I don't see it off the top of my head. So anyway, guys, sorry. I'll get that pulled up in there a little bit more correctly next time. So anyway, sorry about that. Let's get back on track. One thing with gold moving up right now, that might be a trade. PaxG bought with BTC. That could be interesting. We'll take a look at that before we check out of here. Now, finally, after all that nonsense, this is a Fibonacci sequence that I started way back on the 20th of March at a low. When we started to get a nice climb, it goes to the top here at around November 9th of 2021. So this is a lot of data. This is since March of 2020. And the 618 golden pocket here, as you can see, has definitely been a support zone. We're testing it again today. What kind of sucks is we had just clicked positive for a daily MACD on the way up, and that would have been a lot of investor confidence. That would have been really, really nice. Let's actually look at the MACD here on the 2-hour chart. How's that actually hanging out? How's that holding? Yeah, that's actually flip negative. So, right now we're looking at probably, let's see if we can hold this MACD. Maybe by the end of the day, we'll actually that will continue positive. We were in a great bounce spot yesterday, a nice setup, but it is not it is not held out for us. So we're at a lot of support has been in this area before. Maybe we'll dip into the golden pocket a little bit here between the 618 and the 650. Let's see what happens. Right now, it appears that we might be making a bounce. So this golden pocket here in the gray, the 618 movement, the 618 fib there is basically right here. You're seeing it here also. And you can see definitely if I pull, and this is a 45-minute chart, you can tell we have, dove in before for sure recently, like back on the 11th of May. So anyway, it's been holding tight. It's been good to go. 200 moving average has been staying above it. Yesterday was great. We had a blue diamond merit badge. All was looking great. Chart was looking good for a continued recovery. Short time frame takes a little bit of time for those things to play out. Definitely would not call it confirmed as of yesterday. And today, boom, we really, really dumped hard, but we did dump to an expected location, which is the 618 moving at 618 golden pocket, or basically just the 618. We didn't even dive into it yet today. And it does appear, especially looking at a shorter time frame, like 15 minutes, that we are seeing a nice curve there, a nice recovery. On the 15-minute chart, if we can get back above this 200 moving average and the 314, I think we'd be looking good. Indicators here, like the directional index and ADX, squeeze indicator, SME binary candles, KRI, stochastic RSI, and wave to oscillator by Lazy Bear, all are showing a bit of an uptrend starting there on the 15-minute chart. That looks kind of good. Looking at the 45-minute chart, you can see it's going to lag a little bit more compared to that shorter time frame, but the stochastic RSI and the wave to oscillator by Lazy Bear are both showing bottoms beginning to turn up. KRI is looking good. Let's see, and we're beginning to see a reversal there in the directional index. So this is a logical bounce spot. We have gone below the bottom of the RSI cave. Usually you don't go below the bottom or above the top very long. So we hit the bottom, hit the 618 golden pocket. Let's see if we bounce here. It's a very, very logical place to do so. Traditional market is taking a complete beating today as far as the big indices and of course the tech stocks especially. So, but we're beginning to see a bounce. Let's see how this rolls. It's a good day just to chill and if you got to go to Target or something and stuck up on toilet paper, whatever, go do that. It's a great day to get your car washed or something like that, or just take a walk in the park and count butterflies. This is a definitely difficult day for trading. I will admit, I think is what I'm seeing here. I'm going to do a bit of a Hail Mary trade and just put a couple $100 in the Bitcoin here out of my Tether stash, because I think we're going to see a bounce here. It's extremely speculative, extremely high octane speculation. But if it doesn't play out, I'll just call that my dollar cost average for the week. Anyway, looking at Bitcoin trading volume explicitly, looking at 3.7 billion, not bad. We're above 3 billion, so it's not bad volume for Bitcoin explicitly on a Friday, especially while the market is dumping. If we look here at cryptometer.io, you can see our 52% buys, 47% sells. So we definitely have a buy bias. I like that. This is looking at the big exchanges like Binance, Bybit, Coinbase Pro, et cetera, et cetera. Kind of shows them right here. KuCoin. This is the big guys. So I like what it's doing. It shows 4.6 billion in volume, where Bitcoin trade volume shows 3.7. So 3.7 versus 4.6. Well, somewhere the truth is in the middle. Definitely what I would watch out for is this. Looking at spot trading, so this is spot trading, spot pairs on the big exchanges here. In general, volume is pretty. It's not low. I'm sorry, it's not great as far as the numbers go. But what I tend to look at, it's great if you're in the green as far as like these red numbers here. These show that we're all the big exchanges have decreasing volume for spot trading. That isn't too hot. I'd rather see that in the green, but it's in the red, and our volume numbers like Binance at 13 billion is not great. Coinbase is below 3 billion. It's better when it's above 3 billion. The market itself, gosh, crypto.com is not even a billion. Gate.io is not even a billion. KuCoin is only 1.5 billion. So FTX 2.4. Really, I like to see Binance above 20 billion these days, and Coinbase definitely above 3 would be good. So anyway, we're seeing low volume and we're seeing decreasing volume. So that's not too hot. Okay, looking at derivatives. Yeah, Binance didn't even make 50 billion. You want to have at least 50 billion for leverage longs versus shorts. So we'll just see how it rolls. It's Friday. It's going to be a natural day for the market to slow down. We're getting a dump. It looks like we could be seeing the beginning. We're at a logical bounce spot. I mean, to me, one of the things about a bull versus bearish sentiment for me is right now we're just kind of my sentiment is it's just trading is just shitty. That's basically my sentiment. But I can't really quite go bull or bearish because looking at this Fibonacci sequence, pulling a lot of time, like I say, since March of 2020. It really has stuck to this Fibonacci sequence pretty darn well. We're at a logical bounce spot. We have really not gone below it since then, since our initial cross above, and we are below all important moving averages. We're definitely at a weak spot. We could definitely see a plummet down to 18K, which is the 786 fib level, which is 17,830. That could definitely happen. Have no doubt that could happen. But if it does, it does. I'm kind of ready for either way. We are like, it's all about which way are we going to go. I'm kind of, I we all have our ways of trading, and I really am not a shape trader. I could give a crap less about cup and handles and shit like that, wedges and such. I'm more into fib, and I'm more into just whether you're above or below moving averages and which way those moving averages trending and moving average crosses and MACD on different time frames and such. I do look at wedges and bear and bull flags, but those just, I don't know. They never have been really super impressive to me, at least myself personally, playing out. For some people, they might be great, kind of like Elliott waves. Some people I know get wealthy trading Elliott waves. I myself just think they're goofy. Anyway, with that said, we are at a logical bounce spot. I think I might actually hedge in a little bit. Like I say, if it doesn't go right, I'll just call it my weekly, dollar cost average for Bitcoin, and I'll be happy. You'll dollar cost average and you'll be happy. So looking at the top 100 in Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin coming in at 28,935. Of course, all the top 100 taking a beating. The only thing really that's in the green is osmosis, whatever that is. It is up 8%. Good for you, Osmo. I'm wondering if today's dump is the monkeypox thing. We've seen a lot of news about that. Like if I was to look at Drudge, or if I was to look at Zero Hedge right now, or Twitter feed, you're going to see a lot of data about monkeypox. I think we might be seeing just how we kind of had like the COVID crash. This could be the monkeypox crash. It could be. Is it possible? I don't quite get why the market's dying so hard. I don't quite get the traditional markets pooping right now so bad. I don't know of any news, etc. I follow the Ukraine stuff. There's nothing of note that's happened. I don't know anything too extreme coming out from the Fed. All I'm really seeing is, increased monkeypox, fear, and it seems like they're laying it on heavy today. So, oh, here we go. Mobility Mark, who I do like. Trend lines are irrelevant. The Fed rate increase will keep dumping everything. Just wait for a good bull trap to short into. All right. I will. Mobility Mark, I dig what you're saying. I like your little scooter, and your smart looking hat is wonderful. I like the way your socks match your hat. I think that's pretty cool. Trend lines are irrelevant. Okay, dig it. The Fed rate increases will keep dumping everything. I dig it. All right, just waiting for a good bull trap to short into. All right, that's what Mobility Mark says. He has a little bit more to add. Markets pricing in the Fed rate increases. That's all. I dig it. Mobility Mark, you're definitely a prophet. I mean that with a PROPHET. So anyway, well, I guess if that is the truth, then Bitcoin and the crypto market is definitely pricing in those rate hikes and it's dumping kind of today, but not dumping completely. It's not like a free fall dump. This is like within. I don't mind dumps. I like pumps a little bit more as long as I'm long. It's just that the dumps that we're seeing are not outside of sane realms. I mean, if you dump to a level where there's support and you bounce there, and in general the market doesn't go potty, and you see your indicators on different time frames starting to strengthen again after that, yeah, you're good. So today to me just seems like a manageable dump. So it doesn't seem too terrifying. Longs versus shorts on Binance for Bitcoin, 68% long, 31% short. That was more almost to be like 50-50 earlier. So the long sentiment is increasing for Bitcoin, and the same for Ethereum. It's at 63% and 36%. If we go back to this once again, I think we may find support here at the 618. It does seem totally viable. I can actually take this chart if one does. I'll do it for fun here. And you can get rather racy, rather saucy, and you can do a 4-hour chart like this, and it will show you a bit more of a bit more granular, the action. There we go. There's the same thing, 4-hour chart. Really until we get below the bottom of the 618 golden pocket, which is at 26,716, until we kind of drop below that and start going below, I'll be looking at the possibility of breaking bearish. Bullish. I think we definitely could see a bounce. Like I say, if we go below, I got some dry powder ready for that 18K bounce, because I just don't see a whole lot of support. Looking at my little sequence here, my little Fibonacci sequence, I don't show much. We're pretty much a free fall until 18K if we don't hold the golden pocket. And the golden pocket really is between 28,000 and 26,000. So, and it would be better to hold the upward side of that. And so far, we are holding the upward side right now with the bounce. Maybe we're not even diving into it. As you can see, we have in the past, like back here on the 11th of May, we went to the bottom of the 618 golden pocket and found support and bounced. It was also the bottom of the RSI cave. So we have crashed just past, I think, the bottom of the RSI cave here, and we're at the 618 golden pocket. So let's just see. I think we might see a bounce. This is a 45-minute chart. Let's look at a 5-minute chart. How's that look? 15-minute, 5-minute chart. Yeah, as you can see with the 5-minute chart, we're just kind of riding it right now. Let's see how it rolls. 5-minute chart, not sure going to turn up yet, but the 15-minute kind of is. All right. So, well, there you go, everybody. I'm not sure what else to tell you. It is a difficult day in the market. Oh, hope I didn't record. Oh, darn. I may have recorded double voice since I had that open. If I did, sorry about that. I screwed up the recording. I'll probably just delete it if that happened. Anyway, this is a great tweet here. Free Fall Friday or bottom. That's a tweet that I put out. I love this picture. This cover image was pretty cool. Got that from Private Keys over in the Bitcoin Daily View chat. I like this. This is just kind of fun, isn't it? Good chart. FinViz, I'll find that cool view I had before of some of the indices, but basically all the big indices are definitely taking a dump today. Let's look one more time before we check out of here. Now, hopefully I didn't screw the recording up with the YouTube running in the background. I'll know soon if I did, and if I did, sorry. Let's look at a 45-minute chart for the Dow. Still not really finding any place for support, but looking at the Dow though, let's look at the SPX. That to me is the real kind of money maker on a 45-minute chart. Maybe we're finding a bottom. We thought we found a bottom here, but we didn't. So day is still young. Let's see what happens. In general, market carnage, crypto carnage, everything sucks. Oh goodness. Well, have some dry powder ready. Maybe we're seeing is this the beginning of like a monkeypox dump of 2022? Could be. Mobility Mark says market's pricing in the Fed increase. That's all. I dig it. I think that could be very, very possible. Mobility Mark. Anyway, everybody, it's about as cheery as I can be today about crypto. So take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.